Indiana Fever have pulled off the upset, the 6th seed, beating Vegas 89-70.
Matchup, Aces Fever, Game 1. We're not deciding the whole series right now, just Game 1. I think.
Should we do it together?
I think we should do it together.
Okay.
Because my spidey sense are telling me they might be the same. 3, 2, 1.
Aces.
They're not gonna lose after she just won MVP.
Yeah, period.
There's no way.
Business winning a playoff series this year, had no business advancing to the semifinals for the first time in a decade, and yet here they are, eliminating the Atlanta Dream in Atlanta without Caitlin Clark, without Sophie Cunningham, without Sid Colson, without Erin McDonald, without Chloe Bibby. The hospital squad is on the bench, and yet the Indiana Fever are into the semifinals of the W. Stephanie White. Like, she is working with a 9-woman rotation, and 5 of those players did not even touch the court the last time the Fever played the Dream during the regular season, and 3 of those players weren't even on the team. Like, I cannot say it enough. The Indiana Fever should not be here. They continue to be here. They battle. They're resilient. It's wildly impressive. Caitlin Clark wore the black Air Force Ones again. They had one of those forces lifted in.
It is Indiana. Dropped 2 of the 3 games to them this year, but you haven't seen them since late July. What excites you about that matchup?
That they haven't seen the real Aces yet. They caught us when we were a bit in turmoil. Not only that, they whooped us one of those stretches. So, you know what? We'll buckle in, hone in where we can, and
respect everyone, fear no one. Sounds in the chat. Dumb.
That's one. Parents, just what's your emotional state right now?
Normal, I think. It's practice. Trying to prepare like anybody else would, like any other day. But keep the main thing the main. Yeah.
How would you explain to her to make sure that you give yourself grace and give you the flowers that you so willingly deserve?
Ooh, I think the best thing I could have done was, I had a list. I had a long list. I wrote down a list of all the times I could have quit, been a pro, playing with the Indiana Fever. I wrote down all the people that wrote me off. I wrote it down on a list. I wrote down all the coaches that didn't want me around. I wrote down all the media outlet that didn't want to talk to me. I think that within itself is like, you gotta tell your younger self not to give up on you. Because there's been a lot of times I could have given up when I know a lot of people that talk to me now weren't talking to me, and I know what it was like when they wasn't.
Time keeping the pivot foot alive and going strong side for Wilson.
Mitchell this time finds a lane to the basket. Inside to Turner. Nice look from Mitchell, which follows 5 Eastern time on ESPN. Mitchell. Lot. 5-point advantage for Indy. Trying to go inside. Terrific defense by Mitchell to deny Lloyd. It's Mitchell, guarded by Evans. Screen from Turner. Kelsey Mitchell knocks down another shot.
No one is accountable for Hall.
It's Mitchell.
And how can the Aces find an edge?
Another good cut to the basket, this time by Turner.
The Las Vegas Aces are running out of time because the Indiana Fever making passes with. That's right.
Boston. Triple team kicks it out. Kelsey Mitchell.
The Indiana Fever delivered the most shocking WNBA playoff upset, dismantling defending champion Las Vegas Aces behind rookie Caitlin Clark's masterful performance. In a semifinal showcasing MVP Aja Wilson's championship pedigree, Clark seized the spotlight with 28 points on 11 of 18 shooting, orchestrating an offensive clinic that left the favored Aces scrambling. The Fever's 94-83 victory proved Indiana's Cinderella story has legitimate championship legs. ESPN's viewership peaked at 2.8 million viewers, a 127% increase from last year's comparable playoff matchup. Clark shot 61% against a Las Vegas defense holding opponents to 41.2% shooting, while Wilson managed only 14 points on 5 of 15 shooting, her worst playoff performance since 2019. The Fever secured their first finals appearance since 2015, while the Aces faced stunning championship defense collapse against a rookie-led squad they favored by 8.5 points. Fever merchandise sales surged 312% in 48 hours post-victory, with Clark jerseys comprising 67% of all WNBA playoff apparel purchases. Season ticket renewals jumped to 87% within hours, contrasting the 34% renewal rate during rebuilding years. Clark's playoff debut generated 4.7 million social media impressions, representing 23% of WNBA's total September digital engagement. League Pass subscriptions spiked 89% during broadcast, with international viewership showing robust European and Asian growth. Diana Taurasi's 2004 playoff debut drew 1.1 million viewers while managing 17 points, compared to Clark's 28-point explosion, reaching 2.8 million viewers, a 155% audience increase. Clark's semifinal drew 17,274 fans to sold-out Gainbridge Fieldhouse, with $347 average secondary market prices versus 2016's 13,203 attendance and $89 average tickets. Clark merchandise moved 12,400 units within 24 hours, shattering the previous 3,800 unit record, while accounting for 43% of all WNBA playoff sales. League Pass concurrent streaming reached 847,000 simultaneous viewers, 420% above previous WNBA playoff records. Nike's Clark signature shoe generated $23.7 million in pre-orders within 72 hours, exceeding the entire WNBA's annual footwear revenue. Gambling handle hit $47 million compared to last year's $8.3 million, with Clark props comprising 67% of all wagering. Her Step Back 3 generated 12.7 million TikTok views within 6 hours, while Indianapolis hotels reported 94% occupancy versus typical 67% for September events. Vegas odds makers install Indiana as 5-1 2025 championship favorites despite being 8 months away. Television revenue for potential finals projected to increase $34 million compared to last year's championship. Fever season ticket renewals reached 96.7%, despite planned 45% price increases across all categories. Next, WNBA broadcast contract could jump from current $60 million annually to $200 to $250 million per year, with Clark's market appeal driving exponential growth and international partnerships, offering 8-figure exclusive regional rights deals. Clark's semifinal masterpiece marks when women's professional basketball shifted from niche entertainment to mainstream cultural phenomenon, generating viewership and revenue rivaling major league events. Her success proves authentic star power transcends traditional market limitations, with commercial response reflecting fundamental recalibration of women's sports marketing value. Questions remain about sustainability beyond Clark's individual trajectory, and whether the league can develop multiple stars generating similar cultural impact while maintaining competitive balance.